All right, everyone. A very good morning to all. It is 17th of September, and guess what? We are just a day far from the FOMC, and this FOMC is going to be very complicated because there is currently consensus that they're going to go for 50 basis points cut or 25 basis points of cut. So this is going to be a first cut after they started the hiking their interest rates from past 2 years. I think if I'm right, it's been 2 years, and now it's gonna be their first move towards the rate cut, and there's a fight, right? It's gonna be 25 basis point cuts, or it's gonna be 50 basis points worth of cuts, and currently the market has pricing 120 basis points. It's almost saying like there's gonna be 250 basis points of cut before the end of this year, with 25 basis points cut sitting on the table. Now the question is how the move gonna happen. The Fed is also releasing a kind of leaking the news via Timiros that hey, we might do 50 basis points cuts, we might do 25 basis points. It's still something kind of like they are signaling to the market that if you're pricing 50 basis points cut right now, we will not consider it a wrong move. So with that being said, let's move to the risk sentiment video. Starting with FX picks, currently dollar is leading the pack with yen being the weakest. We just had retail sales from US side came just marginally missed the consensus with the month. Let me just see with the retail sales month came 0.1% versus expectations negative 0.2%, and other data also missed the consensus but not that much. So it wasn't something that could have triggered the market, but with the FOMC leaning toward rate cuts tomorrow, whether it's going to be a big or small cut, there's going to be a very choppy price action, because some people, some traders might try to hedge their positions. So some may try to get out of from their trade, some may get into trade. It's going to be really tricky. So just going to be very cautious before trading these events, especially today or tomorrow. With that being said, Aussie is the second star of the world, with the New Zealand being the second weakest. Other than that, other currencies, pound, euro, CAD, Swiss franc is just consolidating. We also had a Canadian CPI inflation report, which really has showed the nice declaration and has finally reached the Bank of Canada's 2% inflation target, currently sitting at CPI inflation year of year 2%, and the prior was 2.5%, with the market consensus was 2.1%. So it was a really nice miss we have seen on the Canadian side. And if we just look at the pair, okay, right here. So this pair is currently sitting here at this level 1.3600, and it is really tough nut to crack. Look at the resistance level we having. If we go back November 2023, so it's gonna be almost 3 quarters, and this resistance has held its respect, and just became a really tough nut to crack, and just consolidating right over there. However, after tomorrow, if we get any nice clues that what the Jerome Powell says in his press, or what SEP projections comes out, and with the policy decision uh, FOMC gonna have, we will look some buy or sells of this pair sitting at 1.3600. level. But it's not just a fixed thing that is going to happen. It depends solely that what FOMC has to do, what data we get out from that. So moving back, looking at the equity section, if we just look at the equity section, European equities are really has moved on a firm footing, and followed by the US equity
And
markets.
just so you are aware, in 10 minutes' time, we're on the lookout for that US industrial production month over month data for August. Is expected to rise 0.2% after previously falling
Sorry about
0.6%.
that.
In
So
terms of manufacturing output, that
just
is
looking at the
expected to grow
US
0.3% after
equity
falling
markets,
by
it's not
0.3%. And lastly,
badly
capacity
behaving. It's not
utilization
doing the
is
worst. It's
expected at
just sitting right there
77.9%.
waiting for the
Prior was
FOMC that
77.8%.
before moving to any direction from upside or downside. It's just waiting for the FOMC. Uh, so clearly, if we just look at the equity section, it seems that the the market is currently in a risk on environment. And if we look at the FX space, it is just a mixed bag. Uh, Talking about commodity section, natural gas is doing its thing. As I said, sometimes go really up by 2 or 3% as the US session starts, or sometimes it's just go down by -3%. So it's just not something I have an edge on trading on natural gas. Other than that, base metals, yellow metals, just sitting, not doing that great. Energy is down by -3%. We don't have any clear trade right now, or clear catalyst to trade the oil. However, it's just something to keep it on the radar. So looking at the bond market, we just have seen a nice push higher after the U.S. Retail sales, but however, it just seems like the dust has getting settled, and then the bond is just coming back to no change. As we can see, U.S. 5-year yields is 0% change. 10-year yields is down by -6%. However, it just went up to -3%. Now I think it's heading back to no change. So if we just look at the overall picture of the markets, it's just a mixed bag across the board. We're not getting a clear picture of where the market is sitting right now. Looking at the Let me just bring it up, uh, the economic calendar. So if we look at this week, and with the bank of CPI report out of the calendar, we are having ECB Alderson speech at 10 a.m. Eastern, not East, Atlantic Standard Time. No, let me just double clear. Yeah, Atlantic Standard Time. So after that, we're gonna have Fed Logan speech, something to look for, and nothing major after that. So the main event's we're gonna be having tomorrow on Wednesday is gonna be PPI reports and the CPI reports out of from in Great Britain, and the CPI reports from uh, from Europe. But these events, this ECB event, is gonna be nothing burger, if I may say that, because we already get the data from Germany, from France, from Paris, that we traders kind of have the picture that where this main data is gonna get landed. So it's just something not we pay attention to. Uh, with that being said, FOMC, I mean, it's gonna be really focused one. So we will see where we head to, and after that, we're gonna have some Aussie labor data. But however, FOMC and CPI reports from Great Britain is something that we're gonna be looking forward. With that being said, you traders all have a good day, and if you have any questions, uh, don't hesitate to let me know. Thank you.